if you're out there looking to buy your first piece of property, you might have missed the boat because over the past 2 years, we saw a 30% run in that market, but I still don't think real estate's gonna crash. And in this episode, I'm gonna explain why and why return on investments is where everybody's looking for. So if you're confused, stay tuned. We're going to talk about that right now. So in the news today, we have really no economic news on the calendar. We don't have anything Monday and Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we say building permits and the oil prices or oil inventory in the mix. But today we're going to talk about return on investments. So what are people doing right now to gain the best return on investments? Well, what you normally think of in an economy is you can buy stocks, bonds, or real estates. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So what's happening, there's a dynamic change in the markets right now. These are where building permits are taking up right now. You can see that on single family homes, this is the chart that we're seeing. Over on this side of the equation, we see single family permits, what they're doing, and they're declining and declining and declining. But on the other side of the spectrum, we have multifamily homes. Their permits are going up and up and up. Why? Return on investment, folks. Okay, why? Because a lot of these people are buying these properties, they're holding on to them, they know they have pricing power when it comes to rents, so they can buy a multi-unit building, they can raise their rents, and thus have a good return on investments. Okay, so that's that piece of the puzzle. So now let's really start diving in on return on investments. So if you have a bunch of money, so let's say you want to invest that money in stocks, bonds, or real estate. Where would you put that? Well, the bond market's getting clobbered right now. What is the stock market doing? Well, so far this year, the stock market is what? It's down 25%. So here's a historical chart of what the stock market returns have been. So you can see right through over here, you see in 2022, we are down almost 25%, and this was probably done a week or two ago. So we are down over 25%. So those are out there that are, yelling at me about FOMOing real estate. I hope you're also complaining to those out there that are pushing stocks, bonds, and other investments, because most stocks are down right now over 25% this year. But what's going on with the housing market? Well, I'm glad you questioned that. Okay, so the S&P is down 25% this year. What's housing doing? Are we having a housing crash? Well, this is the updated information from Fred in regards to the average house prices in the United States over the last 5 years. So you still don't see a dip down through here. Is there going to be one? Yes, there's going to be one. It might be 5, 10, might even be 15%. Okay, but let's put some of this in the context. Let's go back to where the pandemic started and where we start seeing this rapid appreciation. Okay, so we're going to go back to the beginning of, let's say 2020. Okay, so the beginning of 2020, Q1, we had house prices at that time at $329,000. Okay, so how much did it increase in values in 2020? In 2020? Well, let's go through it. In Q4, where did we end? We ended at $358,000. You can see it right here. So in 2020 alone, we had an increase in values of 9%. So not bad. I'll take it all day long. It's better than a crash, okay? So in that year, 2020, we had a 9% return. Now let's go to 2021. So we go to Q1 2021, we had a value of $369,800. We roll all the way to end of Q4 in 2021. What's that put us at? That's a huge move there, guys. We moved all the way up to $423,600. So that means in 2021, we had an average return throughout the country of 14.5%. Okay, a robust increase. But let's go over to what the stocks did. Okay, we had in 2021, they went up 26%. 2020, up 16%. 2019, up 28%. Okay, so we had all those returns and we dropped 24% so far. So we gave last year's average up, okay, or a little bit less than last year where we are. So we go into 2022 now. What's the returns on 2022? Well, we started at 433 and right now we're at 440, an increase of 1.6%. So has housing cooled? Well, yeah, it cooled substantially from a 14% return last year, almost a 10% return the year before. So between Q1 of 2020 and today, we've seen a 34% increase. Well, look at the Dow Jones, okay? It almost had that in 1 year, okay? And it just gave that back. So how much room does housing have to fall? You guys determine that one. I'll leave it at that. So why are you really here? Mortgage rates. So let's get over to where mortgage rates are, but I would love your information and your feedback down below. But what I'd like for you guys to do is please give me constructive criticism. Say, Dan, why don't you look at these numbers? Instead of arguing with me, just saying I'm stupid or I'm dumb, please join in on this conversation. I love the dialogue because I want to figure out what's in your minds if you're out there looking or contemplating buying real estate in 2022 and beyond. So that being said, here's where mortgage rates are. So we don't have any economic news today. So what's going on with the mortgage-backed security market? Right here. Fantastic news. So what you're seeing on your screen right now is the mortgage-backed security bond that trades on Wall Street. This bond's yield is the biggest determinant of your mortgage rate. How bonds work is just like this. The more you pay for a bond, so when the price goes up, yields come down. So the perfect example of this is, let's say I have a $100 coupon. So this bond that I'm buying from you, it's gonna, when it matures, I'm gonna get $100 back. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some extremes here. So I'm gonna show you how when the price goes up, the yields go down. All right, so let's start out. Today I'm going to give you 50 bucks. And next year at this time, you're going to give me $100 back. What was my rate of return? Okay, 100%. I doubled my money. So that was a low price. So I paid you 50 bucks. Let's go to the extremes. I want to give you 100 bucks today for that $100 bond. All right, so a higher price. All right, what happened to my yield? So I give you 100 bucks and you give me 100 bucks back. My yield is 0. So it was 100%, now it's 0. So the yield dropped by me paying more money to you. Hope you get it. So what you're seeing today is the MBS market is up 36 ticks. Good day. So we're probably going to see a reduction in rates by 1/8. So where are rates starting the week? So this is where we started or we ended last Friday. These are rates published by Mortgage News Daily on a daily basis. They survey mortgage lenders all over the country. Here's the national average out there on mortgage rates. These are the top 6 products used by people when they're buying a house or refinancing a house. So this is where they are. How do you find out, how do you understand, or how do you get the lowest rate or figure out who's got the best terms, rates, fees, and everything else for you? Most people say get three options. Okay, so I got a challenge for you. Go out and get 2 options. And then what I need you to do is upload those options right here on our website. A new feature that we have right here. It's a free loan estimate review. So it's right here. So go out and get your 2 estimates. What I want you to do then is go over here and click the loan estimate tab. You're going to click that. You're going to fill in your information. It's going to pop up here in a second, and you're going to fill out your information right here. These are required. Okay, we're not probably going to call you every time. We're not going to call you and hound you and everything. We just need to know how to get back with you. So you're going to tell us, here's your email address, here's your phone number, what your credit score is. I need to know that because your loan estimate doesn't have on that. Preferred time you'd like to be contacted, how you'd like to be contacted, any unique information we need to know about your situation. You know, it's a divorce situation, or it's this or that, or it's a unique house or something like that. And then what I need you to do is download your loan estimates right here. Give us about an hour or 2. We're going to review those loan estimates for you. We're going to put a video together, and we're going to send that video back to you, comparing the 2 offers that you have versus what we can get you on our platform. What do we do? How is this beneficial to you guys? Well, I'm actually a bank, but I'm also a mortgage broker. So I'm a mortgage broker with over probably 85 to 100 different lenders, and we can serve all 50 states in the country as well as Puerto Rico. So if you're out there in need of a mortgage, if you're looking to buy, build, refinance, reverse mortgages, home equity loans, renovation loans, we'd love to help. And this is how you can ensure yourself that you're getting the best rate and the lowest fees in the country. So God bless, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.